So now we have the 8 offerings. 8 offerings. You set up your shrine, and then in front of the Buddha, you offer the 7 bowls, right? So you need arrange the actually 7 bowls and then butter lamp, right? So 8 offerings. We call this 8 offerings. So which are the 7 offering bowls and the butter lamp, right? Butter lamp, or we have the candle. And the 7 bowls should be arranged in a very straight line, very not like, it's very straight line, and also close to each other, but not touching each other, So, and also when you fill the water, but not overflowing, it's just very nicely, right? Not too much, not too less, And when you make this offering with your devotion, very important, right? Bodhicitta, you have to remember these things. Bodhicitta makes you correct your mind, your motivation. Devotion makes connection, right, between your protectors, your personal protectors, Buddha, which is Buddha, Bodhisattvas, and your mentors, So devotion makes the connections, right? And and Bodhicitta makes correct your why you offer, because all sentient beings, right? For the all sentient beings. So those 2 you have to remember when you offer 7 bowls. And the bowls of water from your left to right, not right to left. When you offer, you first like your left, right? Shines right, Buddha's right, your left. So you start there and then fill the water there to the right. That's very important. Don't forget, right? And usually the bowls are filled with water, but today I will teach you the what do you call it? The 7 bowls, because that's a special one. And among the 7 offering bowls, the first 2 bowls are filled with water. 2 bowls are water. And third bowl is flour, usually flour. Oh, we have picture there, okay? We have picture here. Yep. Good, that makes it easy. Okay, 2 bowls are water, and then third is flour, you can see. And then fourth is incense. Fifth is lamp, butter lamp. And sixth, again, water. Seventh is food. This is food. And 8th bowl is, what do you call it? Symbols? Symbols, right? It has. No. This, any kind of, it's a sound. Symbols. We call it the tangshak, or yeah. Rolmo or tangshak, or any kind of guitar, or any kind of like sound, for sound. It's like, okay. So that's the actually like the special one. 8 offerings. And if you want to keep it simple, then just offer the 7 bowls, all the 7 bowls. I mean, you have a candle and a butter lamp, and then you just offer clean and fresh water. I do that. So making an offering of water has usually they call 8 qualities. Here says, right? And this says, Hong yang lak jaden ditsi zangwen dat Hong this pool of nectar possessing the 8 qualities of pure water. So 8 qualities are, we call it in Tibet, first silva means coolness, and then we call it shimba means sweetness, and then yangwa means lightness, jamba is softness, and then we call it angwa is clearness, and tamamepa is free from sort of unclean impurities. And then toa deva, no harm your stomach. And then dimba deva means makes your throat very comfortable. So that's what we call 8 qualities of water. Used to we have that, but now we don't have the water very. But water, this kind of water qualities, it's the best, right? And but the very clean and fresh water will be fine. So actually, I think it's the best offering is the water. The water is very unique because without the water, you can see there is no life, right? Everybody wants water in order to develop their life. So water is, I think, the best. Water is actually the essence of the being's life, right? Even though like not only beings, even though like flowers, trees, all these need, in order to grow, need water. So I think, I always say that, I always think water is, we need to understand the what do you call it, preciousness of water. It's like precious human being, we say. The water is the precious. Without the water, we can't live, So I think the best offering is the water. But not just water, fresh and drink, and the clean. So whatever you drink, your water, it's fine to for the offering, because whatever you want, that you should offer, right? Whenever you offer like food, fruits, and whatever, first you have to wash, right? Because when you eat, you just don't eat, right? You just make sure wash and then you eat. Same thing, you first wash and then offer. Whatever you want, Buddha want that, So whatever. So therefore, I think the water is very, because the George, it's the best, the George Pardon Adisha, the best teacher from India, and he went to Tibet, right? He went to Tibet and he said that you guys have the best water, so you can offer only the water. It's just enough, because we had very pure and fresh water in Tibet at that time. It's very, 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 very good. So the water would be fine. If you don't have the other like flowers, incense, and this food, it's fine. You just do water, offer water. But today we I will teach you this, because maybe it's nice to, if you know how to do these things. So first, the 7 bowl, and then we have the first bowl is called argam, in Sanskrit, argam. It contains water and represents the offer to the mouth of the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, It's actually drinking water. It represents drinking water, argam, we call it argam. The profound meaning of the drinking water is to experience the taste of the non-dual samadhi, to understand the represent the while you make this kind of water offering to the enlightened beings, like your deities, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, then you know, you remember your bodhicitta mind, and then you say these mantras, then you dedicate this water to become a cause of all sentient beings to also sort of collect the positive cause and conditions, so that's why this is we call the argam, the first water. And the second bowl is we call the patam. It also contains water. So first two bowls are water. So this is we call clear water mixed with sort of other things like sandalwood, which is made as an offering to all enlightened beings, hands and feet. We call it, in Tibet we call it shapsal. Shap means your hands and feet. Sil means wash, to wash, right? It's important, right? Whenever before you wash your hands. So therefore, this is like we call it shapsal and padam in Sanskrit. So this is you offer to the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, your deities, enlightened beings, hands and feet. The symbolic meaning is purification, right? You wash unclean things. So this, whenever you offer this, you have to sort of remember your negative emotions, karmas, you purify, right? This is for you practice for your purification, because they cleanse the feet of enlightened beings. Actually, you cleanse or all your own sort of negative karmas and obscurations, because by making offering to clean the enlightened being's feet, you are really cleansing the feet of your own mind, so which also with the devotion, respect, and sort of confidence, oh, I offer this, which means I want to purify my negative karma. I can do this. I can do this. Makes you remember your confidence, your commitment. So that's, you offer this kind of water to all enlightened beings to purify all the sort of, temporary obscurations of yourself and all sentient beings. So you have to remember that. Temporary is so important to remember. I always remember myself like temporary obstacles. You know why? Temporary means like they can be purified, through this kind of practice. If sort of this obscuration, so we call it obscuration, right? Obscuration, negative, negativities, if this were like permanent, then not temporary, right? So you have to remember that. If this is permanent, you could not purify them. Even if you sort of make effort and practice and you offer these things, you cannot purify. So you always need to remember this temporary my obstacles, temporary my negativities. So that makes you really, gives you really commitment and like confidence. Oh, I can do this. I can purify my negative karma. So therefore, I want to offer this to the Buddhas, and they also can help you, right? So meditate on this when you make these offerings, right? So and you should also, if you can, you should really think that all the sort of different types of obscurations, right, gross and subtle negative karma, affliction, emotions, and the obscurations to enlightenment. So all these kind of different types of obscurations become fully purified. I don't know really you can fully purified at that at this time, this moment, but gives you really commitment and confidence. That's so important, for your meditation. So therefore, that's the second, right? And then third bowl is we call the Pishpi, Sanskrit, is filled with flowers. This is flour, right? You can also fill it with rice. First you put the rice, and then top of the rice has the flour in it. You can do that, or you just filled with the flour. The representing of flour, it is offered to the head of head of the enlightened beings, Buddha, Bodhisattvas, because for them to wear on the sort of crown of the head, you can see many deities wear flower head, right? Like Padmasambhava has a flower head, like Grand White Tara has. So many deities, they wear this kind of flowers. So because flower represent pure and nature. That's Buddhist point of view. The flower, lotus flower is so important. It shows your nature. It's pure, and your nature. Because also the flower are very beautiful, right? So you naturally want to buy and then you want to keep it, right? But when you offer the flower to others, there is some sort of special feeling in the mind when you give me flower. Not just to give me a flower, right? You have something feeling in your mind. With that connection, the flower and the practice freedom from the stinginess, freedom from stinginess. So the flower is actually the best way to make a connection between two people. Do you understand that? So that's why this, when you when you when you offer this flower, you have to remember the connection, right? The connection between your spiritual protectors and the practitioner, right? Whenever you give the flowers, sometimes you give flower your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or you make connections, right? So I mean, like, easy way to understand. That's the same thing. You make connect, and also flower means represent very pure in your nature mind. It's your nature, so it's beautiful. I think offering flower is very nice. It's actually nature, right? It's actually nature and makes you connection. Yeah.
Is there something to do or be said about like the impermanence of the flower, like it wilting? I've heard an explanation of that before that reminds us of.
That's fine too. Yes, definitely. But I like this way. Like whenever I offer my flower to my protectors, I always think the connection, which is I want to develop my devotion, my faith, and my uh, respect. So it's the making the connection between my practice and the object, my protectors. So and also this is generosity also, but the generosity, all these seven bowls, these offerings, actually whenever you offer, whatever you offer, it's actually shows that it's practice about generosity. But this also, you making the offering, the flower, is also practice of generosity. And usually, sort of, when you say generosity, when you practice this, you immediately think, of giving sort of wealth, right? But it's not only that. If generosity means like it's a lot. If, for example, uh, someone is afraid of for their life, and if you given them, um, very sort of, what do you call, safety from their danger things. This is called given life, given fearlessness, right? So given freedom from danger to life. That's also generous. And also when we given teaching to one who has no wisdom, right? No wisdom, and doesn't know what samsara is, for example, what enlightenment is, or what is the cause of suffering is. Uh, that is, I think, such a great gift. Buddha said the best gift is the teaching. And that's why generosity is not only to give something, like give like wealth. There's many ways you can practice of generosity, but the offering, these offerings also practice for your generosity. That's a very, very good way to practice generosity. But the most important generosity is given teaching. So you should keep that, and help people, understand the meaning of everything, right? The teaching, given teaching is help people understand and develop their wisdom, right? So that's why the best is offering. And so here offering flower so symbolize the especially connection and generosity and nature of your mind, nature of everything. So this offering practice remind you also love and honest and your pure mind. So that's third, right? Third. And then fourth, we have filled with incense, right? Dabe, in Sanskrit, dabe. So you can also, this is actually incense. So you can see the picture of this offerings, the bowl with rice, right? Rice, and then it has in its sticks placed on it, right? So this is essence, the incense, which is the nature of morality, makes offering to the nose of the enlightened beings. So nose, right? Enlightened beings. The profound meaning of the incense is that non-conceptual, usually they call non-conceptual bodhicitta mind, burns up all the negative thoughts. So that's the meaning. So we offer these things because we are attached to nice the incense. Actually, the offer to the nose of the enlightened beings because the nice, what do you call it, smell, right? Nice smell. So we attach to these things, nice smell, nice things. So that's why it has a nice smell. That's why you offer to Buddha's enlightened beings nose. Enlightened beings actually, remember again, enlightened beings are not attached to the smell, right? But our purity. That's you have to remember. That's the reason why we offer these things. Understand? Fourth. And then we have the fifth offering aloke. Aloke. This is the Muda, right? Muda aloke. Some people do this. Some people do this. This is aloke. Yeah, argam, padam, bebe, debe, aloke, gande, neva, shabda. So these are the mudras for the seven balls offering.
Are you going to teach us the mudras?
Huh?
Are you going to teach us the mudras?
If you want, I can. It's very easy, right? So first I will teach these things. Okay. Aloke, right? Now we're aloke. This offering the butter lamp, right? Or you can offer most here like candles. So we offer candles. Also you can, of course, sun, moon, light, stars, all these things, lights, offering light. Offering light means like the stability and clarity. The light offering is made to wisdom eyes, to all the sentient, all the enlightened beings, right? So each these offerings offered to Buddhas, like some are nose, some are head, some are body, some are eyes, some are ear. So you have to kind of know that, right? So this light is offered to enlightened beings' eyes, wisdom eyes, because there is a connection. So because who sees clearly, right? Clearly without mystic, right? Without mystic and without also this shows like wisdom and compassion, and because without wisdom and compassion, you cannot practice dharma, right? Without wisdom and without compassion, we cannot practice Dharma. So the light symbolize our eyes, or you offer to the Buddha's wisdom eyes. That's what we call wisdom eyes. The eyes are symbol is the wisdom and compassion. So important when you practice Dharma, meditate. Wisdom and compassion are so important. Without that, then no wisdom, uh, lots of confusion, right? Doubt and unsure, right? Wisdom important. Whatever you practice, you have to know correctly, meditate on that. And then compassion. Without compassion, no essence of your practice, right? So therefore, you have to remember how important those. So you are Buddhist, you are Buddhist Dharma practitioner. So without wisdom, without compassion, I cannot practice Dharma. So the light show that this kind of qualities, and also strength of your mind, right? Your mind, because uh, uh, it has such a great qualities, and that sort of, you have wisdom and compassion, and diminish your ignorance, your confusions, right? So the profound meaning of butter lamp, is that darkness of ignorance is cleared away. So that's the reason, right? That's the reason why we offer the candles, lights, sun, moon, stars, because you have to really remember this. Without wisdom, without compassion, which is bodhicitta, right? No, cannot practice Dharma. Make sure you understand your practice clearly, and then practice on it. So that's the fifth. And then we have sixth, Ngande. This offering is, we have here again water, right? Filled with water. And uh, very also water you can also put in water like perfume or nice smell things. You can put in pleasant to smell. That's offered to enlightened beings body. This is because in order to achieve ultimate enlightened body, our precious human body is so important, right? No matter what kind of suffering and what difficult circumstance you face, you have to go through it. A lot of people sort of, we can see they get angry, right? Angry, no big reason, but angry. And then killed bunch of people, no reason, right? Because then also at the end they killed themselves, or what do you call it, suicide, So that's why this shows that's Buddhist point of view. These people are angry because of these afflictive emotions, right? They control these negative emotions. That's why they get angry. Once they get angry, the result, they do bad things, right? And then they suicide to rid of this sort of, they have these problems, they have anger, they have suffering. That's why they want to die, right? Buddhist point of view, that's not how you what do you call it, rid of this sort of suffering, So they're because that's wrong. That's really wrong. So when you offer this, the which one is this sixth offering, you have to remember the precious human body, the precious human life. And the Shandadeva said that should not commit suicide or give this body without much purpose. If somebody say, if you don't give up 3 jewels, I will kill you. Then of course there is a reason. Yeah, you kill me. I don't want giving up my 3 jewels, my religion, right? But not big purpose. Don't Buddha Shantideva said that should not commit suicide without much purpose. Otherwise, If there is a purpose, then that's different story, right? So you should protect this precious human life. Many ways you can protect. Just I told you, make sure make sure healthy mind, healthy body is so important, because the precious human life, and that's also I'm saying, like, when you are young, you have to protect these things. Like, for example, when a medicinal tree is very small plant, right? It has like, you have to protect in order to grow big, right? And then the medicinal tree has lots of flowers, leaves, and all this is medicine. It's help so many ways, so many people, right? So don't if you don't protect the small tree, then it will die, right? So that's same thing, I think. I mean, so we have to, right now we have like impure mind and body, right? Because lots of emotions, lots of unhealthiness, within the mind, within the body, but we must protect them with all these kind of antidotes, and let it grow big, right? We have lots of antidotes, practice, which is your practice. When you get angry, we have an antidote. If you are Buddhist, when you get angry, search. What is the antidote of my anger? Search. Wow, I have to practice that. It shows you give the antidote. It's so easy these days. So it's, you protect rather, you don't suffer, don't make your suffer, don't make your suffer, and search search for the antidote of your anger, your attachment, your jealousy, your all this. You can search online, so, and then you will find, and you can practice really. And then, so I mean, you have to protect your body and your mind. So I think so important. Then, once you have a really big mind, healthy body, then you can benefit many sentient beings. You can benefit, because we have now this the perfect kind of perfect practice, perfect spiritual, religion, and then you have this kind mind, and then you have healthy body, so you can you can benefit many sentient beings. So the purpose of this offering is all sentient beings, uh, include yourself, find a perfect human body, uh, and beautiful body, and healthy body, and long life body. All sentient beings will achieve eventually, because of your practice, because of your offerings, eventually they will achieve enlightenment body, enlightenment, ultimate body, like Buddha Shakyamuni's body is not like us. Our body is very impure, right? It's not healthy, So that's the meaning of this offering, So you offer this water to on all enlightened beings' body, because first you have to remember you have a precious human life. Second, you have to remember you have to protect your precious human life. And then third, in order to protect your human body, the body, you have to think about this practice. So that's the which one is this? This is the fifth, seventh, right? Sixth. Okay, sixth, right? And then we have seven offer. Oh yeah, seven offering is nowadays is food. All kind of food you can offer too. You can offer torma. There is a special torma for it in Tibet culture. We don't have that picture. That's okay. So, but you don't know how to make this torma. So just to find, just to find, you can offer like, cookies and fruit and food and whatever you have. Before you eat. For example, if you go to grocery, you bought it like fruit, and then you washed, and then offer. And then you can bring it back and you can eat it. That's fine. But offer, meaning of this offering, torma, is food, right? This offering is food. This offer to the tongue, the enlightened beings. Food symbolizes the samadhi. You understand the samadhi, right? Which means meditative concentration. Samadhi is Sanskrit term, right? Which means meditate concentration, because eating food, you eat food is for it, right? Eating food maintains this body, right? And this samadhi, or the meditative concentration, is kind of food that maintains the mind as well as the physical body, so when you achieve any kind of samadhi, it is the result of the effort you made before, So generally, when you eat very healthy food, again, very healthy food, it makes your health better, right? And similarly, the healthy food, when you offer this healthy food of the samadhi, you understand, right? Meditative concentration. So you offer this to the Buddha's tongue, and it keeps your health of the mind, your peace, calm, your mind stronger. That's you have to remember, right? And it makes the mind very healthy. And which mind healthy means like clear, calm, peaceful, understand, like that. That's what we call healthy mind. Healthy mind. So which result from the samadhi food. Do you understand? Without food, we cannot live, right? So that's why Buddha doesn't need actually offer this offering, but it's actually for us, right? So it gives you these ideas, it reminds you when you offer, you have to remember these things. Okay, that's the seventh. And then eighth, we have Shapta. Shapta. I heard that. Okay, Shapta. This offering, Rolmo in Tibet, Sanskrit Shapta, Rolmo in Tibet means like the what do you call it? Symbols, yeah, symbols. You also put a rice in a bowl, and then top of the rice, you can put the symbols, Uh, there you of course there are different types of symbols, right? Like in Tibet we have like bells and this tangshak, two things like we call the tangshak. I don't know English. Symbols. Okay. And then you can like guitars, and then you have these pianos, all these things you can offer, right? This offer to enlightened beings' ears, of yeah, because the sound, this is the sound, right? Sound represents interdependence, Buddhist point of view. Interdependence of all phenomena is realized through great wisdom, right? Of course, all phenomena have the nature of interdependence and cause and conditions, right? So that's interdependent means, do you understand? Right? Interdependent means cause and conditions. Without cause and conditions, nothing can happen, according to Buddhism. Separability, cause and conditions. And now you see, interdependent is like depends each other. Everything is depends each other. Without cause and conditions, nothing happen. And sound is especially easy to understand this way. For example, if you play guitar, like guitar, and what does the sound depends on? So, like, it does not come just from the piece of wood. It does not just come from, what do you call it, the string, yeah? And it does not come from your fingers. All of it comes from all these things. That's what we call interdependence or cause and conditions, okay? So then, once you have this all cause and condition, all this interdependent, you can make beautiful and pleasant sounds, right? Beautiful sounds. Not only one, not two, many things you need in order to make a beautiful and pleasant sound. So therefore, this is interdependence. You have interdependence is the essence of Buddha's teaching, right? Yeah. So the shabda is the sound. Sound. All these sounds come from so many different cause and conditions. So you have to remember, because if you understand this, you have to remember the nature, right? The nature of everything. The nature of everything is interdependent, you know. And in order to understand that through your wisdom, so you will understand the meaning of enlightenment. If you understand the interdependent, then you understand the meaning of enlightenment, you know. So this shabda, the offering to the ears, offering to the Buddha's ears. So which means now you understand not only that for them, but that shows, that gives you the idea how important the interdependence, which is the essence of Buddha's teaching. This is the very special way to Buddhist. I mean, it's very unique teaching. Many people believe that this is the only from Buddhism, this teaching. Nowadays, I think other religions, they have sort of the name, maybe they have the name of the interdependence they talk, but they just got from Buddhism, really. This is come from Buddha Shakyamuni, the first who made this name, this teaching, Buddha. So the essence of Buddhism is interdependent origination. So the shabda, the sound offering is to tell you how important the interdependent origination. In order to understand that, your wisdom, your mind is so important. So that's that. That's the meaning. So so that's what we call the 7 bowls, and then we have butter lamp, right? So 8 offerings. Now you understand some offerings offered to the body, eyes, ears, nose, tongue. This is we have in Hot Stir. That's the essence of our body, right? We have these things: ear, nose, no nose, no. But this time we have ears, eyes, nose, body, tongue, all. So that's the essence of that's our life. So therefore we have to offer this. And when the 7 bowl offering should be done in the morning. Morning is the best time. But if you can't, anytime, okay. Uh, and then you can chant the offering prayer, right? Offering prayer. This is a very nice one. It's actually from Dudjom Lingpa, right? So this is very, very simple. I like simple, very short, but very profound, So I think you can say this offering prayer if you want. And if you change them every day, the offerings, like you offer water, right? So this time I teach you the water, flowers, incense, all of this kind of specific way, right? But you should offer water is fine. So whenever you water, so every day change the bowls if you can. That's the best, And if you cannot change every day, that's okay. That's also fine. You can change like once a week, twice a week, like that's okay. But the best way is you can offer morning, 7 bowls, and then evening, the water bowls you have to empty it and to dry and then sort of overturn it. And in the morning you offer water again, like that, So, what else? That's how you offer and when you offer and why you offer, the 7 bowls. And then what else? And then we have to, if you I don't think I have a written transmission. This offering prayer, but you can say this prayer, and there is um, everything here. And the best way is when you offer the water, 7 bowls, you have to memorize that, and then you just offer, while you offer, you can say this prayer, this mantra, you know. But yes, whom this pool of nectar possessing the 8 qualities of pure water, 좀더 콜다치란 beverage, I offer now to all the Buddhas and their retinues. Yini dagdang simchin tamchijit, as you accept it, may I and all sentient beings, chok driptak korwa tongtuksho. Chok means gather the accumulation, chok purify. That's a diptak, right? Diptak means purify obscurations. Korwa means samsara. Empty means dong tuk show. Empty samsara from its very depths. Then om sarva sadvar tathagata saparewara argam taditsa pajamenga samata saparana samai ahong. You can say that. Okay. Where is the... Wow. Any questions about the 7 bowls? Yeah?
When we offer the water bowls, are we also imagining that they have the same meaning as representing the what she just went through in terms of all those 8 offerings?
Yeah, if you can. If you can, that would be nice, right? You kind of... But I think it's difficult first time, it's, you can't, remember them. It's fine. Then you just say, the first is you have to correct your motivation, and then you say this offering prayer. That's fine.
But are you at least sort of acknowledging in your mind that by offering these waters, you're not just offering water, but you're offering all of the different offerings?
Right. You can, yeah. What? Yes. But the most important is you have to know that why I do this. Sometimes people think, what is this? I don't understand. What is the meaning of this? Why I'm doing this? Why offer this? Why the 7 bowls? Why? And why Buddha? Like that, lots of questions. So I already explained. So if you understand the meaning of the present meaning of the offering, then makes your mind really calm, no hesitation. Yeah.
Okay. Can you explain a little bit about offerings in relationship to the 3 kayas?
3 kayas, the object, right? Yeah. So they are sacred, outer, inner sacred, 3 kayas, right? So the outer, outer 3 kayas, Dharma kaya, Sambhoga kaya, Nirmana kaya, 3 kayas, right? So that's the object. It's related to, you offer to 3 kayas. So there is nothing different than I just explained, right? So the 7 offerings meaning you understand, and the to whom offer 3 kayas. 3 kayas is there is many ways you can explain 3 kayas: outerly, innerly, sacredly, right? So then you can also the offering also too. Offerings also explain outerly, innerly, sacredly, right? So there is a relationship there. Yeah, so Himself? Yes. His body, his mind, all your possessions, everything you can offer. You can offer everything if you want.
She was asking if I should visualize myself as a goddess, an offering goddess.
Oh, not your body. Goddess with red beard.
Is there anything, like any prayer or anything that we should be saying when we empty the bowls? And do we do anything special with the water?
There's Buddhism, the religion. They have so many prayers and prayer for offerings. When you empty the bowls, you have prayers, but it's okay. You don't have to say, you don't have to pray. But when you offer, then it's very nice. You say the prayer, but when you empty it, it's okay. Yeah, but you can dedicate the merit. I offered, and yeah, dedicate. And
anything special to do with when you empty them with the water?
what do you mean?
In particular, you should do it.
No, it's just emptied and dry. You have to dry and then clean, right?
Put the water down the sink, or should you go outside?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can put in whatever you want. That's fine. You can drink it.
Practically speaking, if you did want to do the fuller offering, like for the water for washing, do you get like essential oil of sandalwood and just put a little drop in that?
Yep.
And same with the perfume, you also have
Yep.
some kind of nice smelling stuff you put in there. And then
if you don't have, that's fine. Also,
fill
not
the waters, like the first two waters and then the last water, and then you put the other things on, or is it not really that specific?
No, it's fine. It's if you have this kind of things, like you should, right? You should offer like perfume or sandalwood or this kind of things. Otherwise it's not necessary. You just offer water is fine.
And then how often do you also renew that daily? And I'm assuming not the rice, but the things that you put on top of the rice, or I've seen people that just kind of like leave it there.
Oh,
is that
the best
you
way?
avoid?
Yes, best way you should avoid, and best way you should offer new food, new flour, new incense. Everything is new, right? But if not so bad, like flowers, flower you offered and yesterday and today, it's not so bad, it's fine. You can offer again. The same thing like food. Also, it's kind of leftover, right? We can eat leftover. But you think, oh, I cannot eat this food. Then the same thing, it's something is really bad, and then you cannot offer that. But the best way is like my root teacher, he always every morning change. He he's not like me. I have just one bowl. He always, whenever he go, he bought the seven bowls, and then he offer not only water, just like I told you, right? Exactly that way. And he changed the rice every single day, and then the left the rice, he has a special mantra, and then he say the mantras, and then the rice give to the birds. Every morning he does that. That's the best way you change fresh and clean. But it depends, right?
Yeah. Is there a substitute for rice that can be used? The question is because I have
yes,
mice
definitely.
in the house. And,
Yes, you can use any like small jewel like this, not necessarily only rice, They don't like cheese? I think they do. Yep. Yeah, I think now it's lunchtime. And we have to dedication here. May I attain in each and every life the sublime virtues of existence and peace. May I pursue